Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Nora and Scarlet, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Scarlet's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give her while we are working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Nora will be using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and she's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in her right hand, leaving her left hand free to give the correction. Correction that we give is a tug and let go of the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Scarlet's been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. As you can see, Scarlet is seated on Nora's left, which is where all our obedience training is done. And the first command they'll demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash. Nora and Scarlet take off doing that now. And the command you want to use for this is Scarlet heel, and then you just start walking and she'll fall right in line on your left-hand side. I've also gone ahead and incorporated our sit command into this. So throughout the video, anytime Nora stops her feet, Scarlet will sit. There's an example there of the sit. It's important when you're heeling Scarlet that she walks at your pace without trying to pull ahead of you or lag behind. If she did attempt this, say no, give a tug and let go correction to her training collar, repeat your command to heel, and then start walking again. And the next command they'll demonstrate is our stay command, which is a hand and voice command. Nora will use the open flat of her left palm an inch or so from Scarlet's muzzle and the one-word command to stay. She walks out to the end of the training leash. Now this is a great exercise to build up self-control and maturity in Scarlet. You can start practicing this one at about a minute's time and work your way up in increments until you get to about 3 minutes. As Nora returns back to Scarlet, she walks all the way around her, providing an added distraction as she goes behind, and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Scarlet holds that sit-stay throughout. Nora gives her some praise, and then she readjusts that collar just to keep it up high on the back of her neck, because that'll give you the most control over Scarlet. Now she's going to show you a little more of the heel, sit, and stay here. And you can see Scarlet's been trained to walk at your left at your pace and to sit every time you stop. You hear Nora gives Scarlet a lot of motivation while she's working her through her commands.
Stay.
And she'll demonstrate that stay again. Hand right in front, one-word command to stay. Walks out to the end of that training leash. Now this time she'll give Scarlet a second to hold it, and then she'll demonstrate our come or recall command instead of returning back to Scarlet.
Scarlet, come!
She calls her in by her name. Scarlet gets right up, comes into Nora, and sits right in front of her. Gets a lot of praise. And then we have a move called the finish. Nora's going to heel Scarlet right around the back of her and gets her right back to that proper left-hand side heel position, and she sits.
Stay.
Nicely done. She'll demonstrate that recall one more time. She has her in a sit, gives her a stay, out to the end of the leash.
Scarlet, come! Good
And then
girl.
calls her in using her name. Scarlet gets right up, comes to Nora, and sits right in front. Gets a lot of praise.
Heel.
And then the finish, she's going to heel her right around the back of her and right back to that proper left-hand side heel position. Very nice job. And you'll see she just adjusts the collar to get it right back where she wants it. Now the next commands they'll be demonstrating are our down commands, and the first one will be down from a heel position. Nora will use the open flat of her left palm straight down to the ground and the one-word firm command to down.
Down. Stay.
She then gives her the stay and walks back out to the end of that leash. Now this is another great exercise to build up that self-control and maturity, and this one you can start at about 3 minutes time and work your way up in increments until you get to about 5 minutes. And Nora's going to return back to Scarlet just like she did on the sit-stay, walks all the way around and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Scarlet holds that down throughout, and Nora heels her right out of it. Now she'll show you the down one more time.
Down.
Hand straight to the ground, one-word command to down, and then a stay, back out to the end of that leash. This time she'll give her a second to hold it, and then she'll demonstrate that recall or come right out of the down position.
Scarlet, come! Good girl.
Calls her by name. Scarlet gets her right up, comes on in and sits right in front. Gets a lot of
Scarlet,
praise.
heel.
And then the finish one more time. She's going to heel her around the back of her and right back to her left-hand side heel position.
Good girl.
Nicely done. Now we have one more obedience command to show you, which is our down from a distance.
Stay.
So you're going to have Scarlet in a sit, give her a stay, out to the end of your training leash. Now this is the only time we use our right hand to give the command, and Nora will drop Scarlet into a down from the end of the training leash.
Down.
Now it's always important to follow through. You see right there, the first time Nora said it, Scarlet didn't go down, so Nora said no, and then repeated the command. And Scarlet went right into the down perfectly. So she'll return back to her just like he has been throughout the video by walking all the way around and right back to that left-hand side heel position. Alright, we've demonstrated for you our basic obedience commands we've worked on with Scarlet while she's been here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Scarlet, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.